Hey guys, this is a video of my current locomotive roster. If you've been to my channel before, it's been a very long time since I have actually talked in one of my videos. I actually looked earlier and it has been 4 years since then. So if I'm stammering or stuttering or anything like that, I'm going to blame it on that because I don't do this much. But yeah, so a lot has happened in the last few years. I've got a full-time job now and a little bit of money to actually spend on my hobby. And so I've been able to pick up quite a few more engines the past few years, and I'm proud of my collection so far. This is in no way to brag or anything. It's just to display what I have and maybe just answer any of your guys' questions about any of these models or any of the people that make them. If you have any questions about them, you can let me know at the bottom, and I'd be happy to answer to the best of my ability. But yeah, I'm just gonna show you what we have here, and we'll go on from there. Alright, I'm going to be starting on the right side here. I'll be manipulating the camera around to get a little closer look on each of the engines. But we're going to start on the far right here. I'm going to zoom in and hope that it focuses. This is an Intermountain BNSF ES44AC. I got this locomotive a few years ago. I know it's been in plenty of my videos. This is one of my favorite locomotives. It has DCC and sound. Obviously it has working ditch lights, and it also has working number boards. It's a great puller, and I love how it looks, I love how it sounds, and it's usually the head of most, well, it's pretty much always the head of my BNSF trains. Next on the left here, we have an MTH SD70 Ace, also in the BNSF scheme. This one had working ditch lights, but for some reason I'm not able to turn them on right now. I don't know if something came loose or something, but it's not a big deal because this one usually is trailing behind my ES44AC over there. This one also has DCC but no sound, and this one can pull a lot. It is a heavy engine with a lot of pulling power, which is nice for long consists and long trains. This next one is a Santa Fe ES44AC. I love this engine. When I first saw it, I fell in love with it, and I don't know, it was a few years ago again when I really didn't have any money, and I asked my parents to get it for me when I saw it at a train show, and they didn't get it for me right away, but they surprised me with it as a Christmas gift later that year, which was very, very cool. But I'll pull it out a little bit more so you can see the paint scheme a little bit better. I just love this paint scheme and love how it's kind of a BNSF heritage unit, I guess you'd say. It's another one that this one, the headlights, for some reason the headlights aren't working, and neither are the ditch lights, but again, it's not a big deal because I'm always heading this train with the Intermountain ES44AC. Now next, these are two of my newer engines. We can get it to focus here. These are GE P42s, both Amtraks, obviously. I just recently had ditch lights put in them by my friend Larry at Creaky Chair Models. He accidentally put the ditch lights in the upper, in the area where the red lights go at the top. He doesn't usually work on these newer locomotives, and it was a little mistake that he said he will fix for me. So soon here I will have red lights at the top and then the ditch lights at the bottom. But yeah, these are just great locomotives. I bought them from my friend Matt with Circus City Graphics and Decals, and this rear one is the 42. Salute our veterans unit, and he custom painted this and did the decals all himself. It was, before it was in the Phase 4 paint scheme, but he stripped it and painted it, and 100% custom made the paint job and the decals all himself. That is Circus City Decals and Graphics. You can buy these decals there and do it yourself if you want. I'll put his name down in the link, and then I can give you any more information if you would like that. But he weathered this engine, and he also weathered this one. These both have DCC and sound with Tsunami 2 decoders in them. They sound very nice. There will be plenty of videos of those coming up as I get them, get the ditch lights redone. Alright, we're going to move over to the other side here. Alright, starting on the far left, on the left side here, I have a Santa Fe -840 BW locomotive. This one has DCC and sound. The ditch lights work, it just needs to be in forward motion. I'll show you that real quick here. There, the ditch lights work. I'm going to put it back in its spot. Camera's going out of focus a little bit. But yeah, this is a great little pulling engine. I haven't used it a whole lot yet, but I will kind of get it with my 90s Santa Fe scheme here. As you can see from my models to the right here, you'll see that I have quite a few locomotives from this era. But yeah, not a whole lot to say about it. It's an Atlas. It runs great, and I have no complaints about it. Sounds good. There is one thing that I don't like a whole lot about, is the headlights have kind of a blue tint to them. I like the white lights, but that's not a huge deal. I'm not too picky about that. These next two engines, they're pretty much sister engines. They are both Fox Valley models, GP60s in the Santa Fe scheme. I love these two locomotives. They sound beautiful. They sound really great. And just some neat things like the flashing beacons on top and the nice white bright headlights. They're just great engines, and I love running them. You can see them in some of my previous videos. Well, actually, you can see 4035. I had to get 4026 repaired, but I got it back, and it's back in action. So yeah, like I said, there's not much more to say about these. They sound great, they run great, and I absolutely love these engines. Those are Fox Valley models. The one to the right here, this is a, oh boy, I gotta remember what this is. This is a Proto 2000 GP60. This one was also custom painted by my buddy Matt at Circus City Decals. And now we're out of focus. But yeah, like I said, it was also custom weathered by, I might say custom painted before, I don't know, but it's weathered by my buddy Matt at Circus City Graphics and Details. I'll pull it forward a little bit here so you can see a little bit better. Beautiful weathering job. It has the BNSF put in at the bottom there. But this one also does not have a very good headlight, but again, not a problem. I run it with my other two GP60s, and it looks great. I love how this model looks. You can also see this in some of my other videos. Now, if you've been to my channel before, have been around a while, you will recognize this. This is a Proto 2000 GP20 high hood, DCC and sound. This one's very special to me because this was my first DCC and DCC and sound locomotive that I ever got. My father got it for me for Christmas, probably back in 2013, 2014 maybe. And I love this engine. It sounds great, and it's always reliable and it works really well. I had this one custom weathered by Matt at Circus City Graphics and Decals also. You can see the weathering job there. I think it's beautiful. It turned out really, really well. And the last but not least engine here. Not too long ago, I decided I wanted to get into steam. I've always loved steam. Who doesn't? This is a Broadway Limited Imports 482 Mountain, Union Pacific, DCC and sound, and this is a beautiful engine to run. You can see it in one of my videos earlier. I need to make more videos with this engine, but beautiful engine, runs great, and it has capabilities to have smoke, but I do not have any smoke fluid right now, so I have it turned off at the moment because I don't know how much is in there, and if you leave it on you can burn it up. So I just have it off for now, but eventually I'll get that running again. Alright guys, that is all my locomotives that I have right now. Like I said, I'm very happy with all of them and how they've turned out, and I really just couldn't be happier with what I have going here. I'm excited about it, and it's been a lot of years and a lot of hard work, so I'm just pretty proud of what I've been able to put together here. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want to see any of these engines in more detailed action running on the layout here, or anything else like that, feel free to comment below and I'll do my best to make that video and get it out. If you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe if you wish. I try and put out videos every few weeks of just trains running on layouts. I'm near Folkestone, Georgia right now, so sometimes I go up there and go rail fanning, and I'll put out videos of that. Also, you might want to stay tuned because I am working on starting a very interesting project that I would like you guys to tag along for and see, that I will be hopefully starting within the next month here. And just a little hint, it includes going outside of the US and going outside of the 21st century. So those are your hints right now. But if you stick around and keep watching the channel, hopefully you'll be able to see that all come to fruition. I think it's going to be very cool, and I'm very excited to be able to take part in that and start it out. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think below, and subscribe if you want to see more train videos. And hope you guys have a good rest of your day, rest of your night, and I will talk to you later.